And we're off. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night. You know what time it is? It's time for the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. And I'm your host, Pat Renwick. Welcome, Bass Fishing Galaxy. Welcome.
The maniacy continues.
The maniacy continues. Chalate, champagne, d'un c'est temps.
I'm just going to do Pat Renwick quotes over here as Pat Renwick, too.
Well, we got to do it in different languages. And it would also be...
It's a true story I just made up.
True story you just made up. Also, my twin brother from Sweden, give it up right now for the same guy that was here before, but at a different time. And now he's here again. And he used to be the guy that almost caught the state record smallmouth. And he's still the guy that almost caught the state record smallmouth. Give it up for the drummer of the band. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan. Hopscotch, Pippy Wap, Poppy Stockings Long, Whitaker.
3 years late and $1 short, yeah.
6 pence and a half glass of ale.
Pat, you're the second best-looking guy with that hoodie on in this room
Well,
right now.
thank
know
you.
that?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're the second best-looking guy with long blonde hair in the room, I tell you.
I know.
Hey, I tell you.
I know.
Last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook in it. You see what I'm saying? That's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. Ryan, there was some big news in the region, let's call it.
Yes.
In the state record Illinois smallmouth was broken. State record broken.
Yes, it was.
713, 73?
7.3.
7
7 pounds, 3 ounces for all you
7-3.
mathers out there.
You know what that means.
Not 7.03, not 7.30. 7 pounds, 3 ounces.
And it was caught in October.
It was caught in October.
It could be
in
Kismet.
Chicago.
That could be Kismet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
An incredible fish, man. That's a 34-year record.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And
A
it was caught like in a
sweetness
strip
record.
pit. A
Yeah.
strip pit or something before, right?
It was a strip pit, yeah.
Yeah.
It was 6'7", and this dude
6'7".
shattered it.
Definitely.
Shattered the record.
And it was quite possibly, get this, quite possibly,
Don't say it.
don't say it.
Nah, I don't care. Go ahead.
It could be the fish that Ryan caught.
It could be.
Yes.
I don't want to
because
say that, though.
It was caught by a prison guard, and ironically, this fish had a teardrop eye tattoo.
Yeah.
Same
it did.
teardrop eye tattoo that Ryan's fish had.
And it had mom
Yes.
on its left butt
Yes.
cheek.
But it said "wow" upside down.
That's right.
As many have seen that fish in prison.
Yeah.
So congratulations to what's his name?
Joe... I can't pronounce his last name.
Esposito.
It's Italian.
Congratulations, Joe. Seriously, Joe.
Capatuca.
Wait, what's it?
Catalpa.
Catalpa worm.
Capatuca.
Catalpa
Yeah.
is a Zoom color.
Joe the prison guard.
Joe the prison guard. Seriously, sincerest congratulations. Quite an accomplishment, dude. Giant behemoth. Slubber
Night-
to go
night
in.
fishing.
Choo Choo Snoog and Fatty Magoo of a night
Yeah.
fishing brownfish.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Giant.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Joe. Seriously. It's awesome.
Big time.
Absolutely awesome. Speaking of awesome, who's feeling collegiate and awesome all at the same time? I'll tell you who is.
Not me.
Give it up for the producer, Andrew Ellenberger. Oh, wait, that's not him.
He's not feeling collegiate.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not
maybe he is. I
collegiate.
don't know. What do I know?
It's College Danny, DMO.
Hey, how's it going?
Tricked you guys. See how I did that? How you doing, Danny?
Good, good. How about yourself?
Yeah, man. How's fishing?
Not bad, honestly. Got a derb on Sundays.
Derb.
We'll see how it goes.
Derb. Whatever happened to shotgun on derbs? Why did we lose that?
I tried to. I was gonna launch a flare
Like,
in
we-
our last
everybody
club
like-
tournament, but people told me I was gonna burn
I
the
still
lake
got
down.
the flare on your boat. I might watch that Someday.
Yeah,
flare-
pull that thing
I'll
off.
make
That
sure to
flare
get a
don't
video.
work. Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe
Let
me.
everybody
that,
know where you're going.
That
Just hold
flare,
that up.
that flare does not work. That flare does not work at all. Hey, speaking
wet.
of flare, you know he's got flare. He used to be the Lord of the Ned rig. Now he's just the Lord of the popcorn baby firework jig.
Super jig.
Super jig, mind you. The prison guard's now the Lord of the Ned.
Yes, he is.
It's true. Wow. He's listen to Andy jamming that one.
Yeah, sounds great.
Nice bass on those
Yeah,
subwoofers.
big time bass.
I feel like
in
pulling
these
into the
subs.
high school parking lot and listening to Billy Squire right now.
Popping the hatch on your Dodge
You know what I'm
Daytona.
saying? In my Trans Am.
I said Dodge Daytona.
Hey, JP, how's fishing?
Awesome.
Dodge Daytona. Dodge
Awesome.
Dart.
When I get to fish, it's awesome. Always.
You got the fish. We caught some fish.
Oh, we creamed them the
Creamed.
other day. Yeah, it was nuts.
You
Cream
got
corn.
just with old Corey Whitaker, Cornelius.
Yeah, the brothers Whitaker.
the
Sending off-
brothers Whitaker 3.
Sending off the Champ 181 in style, man.
Is it true that Corey has 2 heads? Another one on his shoulder, like a small Corey head on his
didn't-
shoulder.
I wasn't aware of
He
that.
was born
no.
with that. They kept that from you.
I think
Maybe we
yeah.
weren't supposed to tell him about the small Corey head on his head. Sorry, Rye. Your dad told me about that. I guess you
Whoops.
weren't supposed to know.
Whoops.
Sorry.
That little head whooped me with the Ned rig. Lord of the Ned, I got whooped. I was the third dude in the back of the boat, and I saw first cast.
Yep.
I was like, he's got the right.
It's not a curse.
The
ladies and gentlemen.
prowess
You can
of
catch
the
one on
Whitaker.
first cast.
I'm proud of how I can fish out of the back of the boat with that Ned rig.
Yeah.
And when the dude's in front of you doing it right,
Corey didn't let it happen.
you're screwed.
It's like a flipping bite. If you got good flipper in front of you, forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Speaking of forget about it, the Italian stallion of the bunch, he is Italian. He's red on the head like the tip of his earphones. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Andrew, the punk rock producer, Ellenberger. It's a punk rock guy. It's punk.
He's
What's up,
punked.
Andy?
How are you?
What's going on?
Nothing.
What's exciting?
It's freezing cold.
Are you cold?
Dude.
What time
You need
is it?
steampunk.
I'm cold.
Steampunk?
That'll warm you
What
up.
time is it, Eddie?
It's the best way to
I
prepare.
put that
punk.
aqua velva on.
a
Remember
steam.
that Eddie Murphy skit where he puts the aqua velva on before the date?
Oh,
and
yeah.
his grandmother
the
busts him?
Brute by Fabergé.
Brute, I'm cold. What time is it, Eddie?
What time is
That's
it?
Andy over there.
I don't know what time
You-
it is now. I'm cold.
You been catching any fish, Andy?
No, I don't go fishing.
I saw you get a real
Wave
good
to the
buzzbait
camera,
bite.
Andrew.
I went that one time.
Wave to your fans, Andy. They
This
can't
is-
even see you. Your face.
Wait
I'm
a
looking
minute.
at the camera.
I got
They can't even see you.
Wait a minute. That's not true at all. This guy got the best bite I've seen in months. Best buzzbait bite I've seen in
Oh
months.
yeah, that was good.
That was
That
like
was a really
5
good
weeks
bite,
ago.
man.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah,
I think I had a dream about it,
I
actually.
heard it 3 miles down the river.
Yeah. That was a solid bite.
I heard it, it's called the bite that was heard 3 miles down the river.
That's what it's all about is bites.
It was amazing.
We thought we were gonna win.
But see,
Yeah.
there wasn't gonna
We
happen.
should've.
We had the carpenter. He's a ringer.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
a
we
ringer.
jumped off like 18 6-pounders right before you guys caught that 12-incher.
You,
so
should have
whatever.
seen what happened to mine.
Whatever.
Yeah. I know you did, but what did
I
you
saw
do?
you catch that pike.
I did. Yeah, I did catch that bike. Hey, you know what's awesome?
What is it?
Straycast's outdoor cartoon television on Wednesday night. We have the honor of talking to some of the coolest guys in the bass fishing industry.
Agreed.
And tonight we have the honor and the privilege of, how do you say the word, Ryan? It's a Webster's thesaurus word. It's called inaugurate. Inauguration.
Inauguration.
To
Yeah.
inaugurate James MFW Watson as the president of the bass fishing galaxy. That's happening here tonight. Our special guest.
We're swearing him in?
We're swearing him in. Swearing him in live. It's James
All right.
Watson. He has made, I don't know how many appearances on this show, Andy. Can you guess? I mean, seriously, Andy.
It's in the double digits.
Yeah, it's got to be
I
double.
mean, double
For sure.
digits. He's beat the pants off of Palinick now.
We got cup appearances.
Yeah, if you
got
add
the
it
most
all,
Guest
in-person
appearances.
appearances,
yeah.
too.
Plus, at the used car lot appearances, we
Yeah,
do
that
those
one-
gigs together.
That one was good.
We were at Goldblatt's.
Yeah, by the Dodge Daytona.
Yeah. By the time-
Venture.
But we were at the Venture grand closing. We were there. But James Watson tonight. We're always excited. You know it's going to be a good time when James Watson is on. So what we have done in order to drum up a little fun stew and giggles dumplings for you, bass fishing universe galaxy, is we're going to give away some baby firework tightrope popcorn. Hubba lubba wubba bubba fubba wubba
Almost.
dubba dubby jigs.
Almost.
Popcorn tightrope jigs. They catch all kinds of fish. They're finesse, but they're not finesse. They got a strong hook in their hand tied. They catch fish all the time. They were made by JP High and Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. We're giving them away.
Yeah.
$50 worth tonight.
So that's like two.
It's like 2 jigs.
Yeah.
How
25
much?
bucks.
Hard to come by.
Under the counter, they're $25 a piece on the dark web.
That's right.
That's right.
Damn
right.
Danny, how the hell are they going to win these things on Stray Cast? Tell us.
Yeah, you got to tune in live on Straycast on our Facebook page.
Hey now, tune in. They better be.
All you got to do is share. All you got to do is share and like the live feed, and you're automatically entered to win.
Share and
Easy
like
enough. Easy.
the
That's all
live
you got to do.
feed.
That's all they got to do.
It's
so
easy as that.
Exactly. Like,
It's so easy a bass fisherman can do it.
exactly.
You know what I
That's
mean?
all you got to do.
Take
Make
it
sure
off-
you don't make it private.
Take it off of privates.
Hide the private.
That is right. Take it off of there. Like, share the feed. We're gonna put them on a randomization test at the end, and we'll pick a winner. $50 worth of baby tightrope, firework,
Baby firework.
popcorn,
Super
JP Highness, super Ned Rig jigs. They're not even Ned Rig jigs, but they're
They're
great
not Ned Rig
jigs.
jigs.
How many do you get for $50?
600, 700.
Whoa.
Shitload.
You're going to get a couple 10, 12.
Shop worker JP's gonna be
Couple
going
10,
to town.
12.
Couple 10, 12, 6, 8, 10, 15 bears chicks. We got a blue, where's a blue and orange bear chick especially for this Sunday. Or is it Monday? When's the bears?
It's going to be Sunday at
The
3:20.
Sunday at 3:20. That's when the game is, from the Bears.
That's right. The
That-
return of Trubisky.
The return of George Alice's ghost with the tightrope chicks. That's what we got. There's definitely wind in the air. JP's praying right now. Padre Nuestro do cada dia. Are you with me, JP?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tightrope jigs, like and share. James Watson coming up next. Put the power poles down. It's going to happen. Get it?
Step up your game. It has been said that professionals are only as good as the tools they work with, and Alpha Angler has developed the ultimate set of tools for you, the competitive angler. Alpha Angler custom rods, brought to fruition by the passion of master craftsman Jake Boomer and 2017 BASS Angler of the Year Brandon Palaniuk. Alpha Angler rods are custom made in the USA. Designed and engineered to be perfect, Alpha Angler utilizes a very unconventional approach to making the very best bass rods, from drop shotting to flipping. Alpha Angler's focus is on building perfectly balanced tournament-grade bass rods at an affordable price. Join the Alphalution today and purchase direct at alphaangler.com. Step up your game. alphaangler.com.
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
If you want to throw farther, get some Kevin Van Dam's line and lure. You can launch it a mile. Still going. Better stick to fishing.
People tell me I'm one track minded, but that's what I am.
All right. Pretty good, pretty neat. Welcome back. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. This is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. And who better to bring but the glorified version of a professional bass fisherman? Ladies and gentlemen, we give to you James M.F.W. World Wide. Yes, King of Beers.
How glorious of a day is this, my friends?
This is an amazing day, James Watson. We are super honored and proud to have you again.
Tell him to turn that. James, can you turn that down?
Turn what down?
Somebody's phone is in the background.
Hell no, all I do is turn it up. I ain't got time to turn it down.
Just like Skinner says, you know what I mean? Turn it up.
You got your presidential hat on tonight, James.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Anyway, yes, I might be running for office tonight. I don't know if I can find an office to run to.
Well, I wanted to say that, man, we are honored to inaugurate you as president of the Bass Fishing Galaxy tonight. We are pretty stoked.
My 73rd visit on Straightcast.
Yes,
Number
sir.
one.
Yes, sir. And we feel that there is no more fitting person to be president of the Bass Fishing Galaxy than you, James Watson.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're kind of like the Swedish twins of bass fishing. You get along with everybody. You know what I mean?
I like Swedish fish. They're one of my favorite candies.
Yes. yes. And you just love bass fishing. You're a fan of the sport, James.
I believe so. I believe I'm a fan of the sport.
Yeah.
I like strippers too.
I know. Swedish twins. That's what we were talking about. We were well aware of that.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
This thing goes,
Are you on a
That's way better. There I am.
Is this as the world turns?
He's on a mechanical bull.
No, this. I wish I was. I could ride that bull. It's wrong. So.
What is that? A Norelco shaver?
No, that's my remote control. It pretty much takes care of everything in my life.
You watching Golden Girls reruns? Marathon?
No, I'm thinking. Let me see. I don't know what. Oh, here we go. Music. That's what we want.
Yes.
Happy music, 80s music, meditation music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with that.
Let's go with meditation music. Here it is. Boom.
I think it's perfect. Yeah.
All right. Everybody needs to meditate a little bit.
Yeah, we want you to feel good because I want to talk a little bit about that Lake of the Ozarks derb there.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's talk.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get some serious bass fishing stuff out of the way, and then we are getting on to the fun stew. You know what I mean? And the giggles dumplings. All right? Yes.
Can you hear it?
I can.
You should, because I got a kick-ass damn surround sound in my master suite here, boys.
It's amazing. It's angelic.
Is that the meditation music?
Yes, it is. It's got weeping willows and
and Rick Cluns.
Don't go downward dog on us now.
Yeah, a lot of daisies and whatnot.
Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, well, this is great. The best of both worlds. I got you guys on my iPad. I got my meditation music on my big screen.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at that right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look how meditating that is.
Yeah, that is completely meditating, and that is a humongous screen. That's huge.
I do everything big in life, guys. Everything big.
No reason not to.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
I do.
Speaking of big deals, man, I hate to say I'm not a betting man, but if I was betting on you for that Lake of the Ozarks tournament. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I really was.
I was betting on me too.
So here's what I want to know. Day one, you had a good bag, a 16-pound bag, right?
Yeah.
Almost 17 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
Day two, another 16 and some change.
Yes.
And day three, on Lake of the Ozarks,
yeah,
something happened.
Post front.
Everybody was hurting. Everybody was suffering.
But I'm the kind of guy, when I get this time of the year, I feel like when I can put a bait in my hand, I feel like I could squeak out 5 or 6 bites a day.
Right.
I really do. And those bites were happening for me on that buzz bait were happening real good from 1 o'clock on. Saturday, I had a 2:30 check-in, so I knew I was a little crunched on time. But I still, sometimes guys, when they're in their groove, you feel like you got elephant balls. And that's what I feel like this time of year when I'm throwing a buzz bait, a plopper, or toad or something like that. I feel like I can squeak out 5 bass a day. Just give me my allotted time and I can do it.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't terribly tough day. I mean, a couple of guys even blanked, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
And the dude that was in second place going up to that day bombed, I think.
Yep. I just didn't get it done. Dylan got it done. I did not.
He did. So wait, no. I want to ask you this. So how long ago did you decide to fish that tournament?
When the series schedule come out.
Okay, so you were dialed in. You were like, I'm going to do this deal. I'm going to fish that derb right there.
Yeah, this is the third coast to 17, 18, and 19. I kind of have been in a funk because 17, 18 and 18 on day 3, both times. I'm sorry, day 2. I'm going into day 3 both times in 3rd place, only to fall to 10th and 17, 8th and 18. And this year I was going in first, hoping not to fall out at all. So I just love Lake Ozarks this time of year.
I can tell.
I love Big Rock. I love everywhere this time of year.
I mean, you are a fall guy, not like
Yes,
Lee
I'm
Majors.
Not the fall guy.
Yeah.
You're a fall guy.
But you're a fall guy.
I am fall guy.
Yeah. I mean, Rick Clunn, he was a fall guy.
Yes, he is. Rick missed the top 10 by 1 ounce.
1 ounce.
Yeah.
Fall guy.
I can't wait. Someday, somebody's going to come up and we're actually going to have a legitimate amount of tournaments, not championships either, in the fall. I wish the Bass Pro Tour would put a fall event in, but I don't think they're going to.
It's that Mr. October. That's you.
Yeah.
You're like the Reggie Jackson of Bassin.
I believe so. I believe.
Don't you think we need a James Watson candy bar?
I need a candy bar right now if you're going down the road.
James Watson needs a candy bar.
Man, Pat, you got a lot of hand and arm signals going on.
I'm trying to steal second.
There's a bee flying around.
There's a bee. No, my headphones are like you're doing something to them, James. They keep going. They're exploding.
Am I pegging out the mic?
I think we're going opposite.
Redlining.
Yeah, it keeps going. It keeps going higher.
I can hear you guys fine. I don't.
There it goes.
Look, I ain't got any headphones
Too far
on.
down on me.
All I got on is my meditation music.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
It's very calming. We'll just put it that way.
Hey, so did you know what you were gonna do going into that tournament? Did you know?
I went in. I started practice Monday. Went up the river. Had a really good, strong jig bite going on up the river. I'm talking. Turn your hook in. Could have caught 18 or 20-pound bag Monday, and turn around Tuesday. Expanded that. Probably could have done another 15 to 18-pound bag. All jig, spinnerbait, and a little crankbait type of deal.
Good old Bassin.
Yeah, anybody it's bright, sunny, and everything really, really nice outside and windy. And the water's colored up real good up the river. And the whole time I'm checking my phone about every 10 seconds to see that weather forecast. Wednesday comes around, it's still nice, sunny, windy. I said, well, let's go try the back of some creeks, see if them shad are being pushed around. Really wasn't happening back there. Didn't accomplish a lot. Eliminated the idea of having to go to the backs of things, and caught a few fish on a spinnerbait in a new zone. And never in practice did I throw a plopper or a buzz bait more than 10 times in 3 days.
Wasn't happening.
And then I kept looking at the weather, and thought, boy, it's going to get prime time. So I went down the lake late the Wednesday to check the water clarity. It had some good color in sections of it, and some clear water, which I like. And I thought, please, Lord, just let it get nasty, cold, rainy, cloudy, at least one day. And it did Thursday, and it turned around and did Friday as well. And that pushes them bass up there big time. So
That was the deal. You knew what to do. You'd seen that many times before.
I have, but I'm a hard-headed individual too. So, I like to catch them that way.
What's the spinnerbait you're throwing up there these days?
I was throwing a Lucky Strike Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbait, double willow leaf, chartreuse and white, and just burning it as fast as I can down some of them steeper, bluffier type short stretches of bluff banks out on the main lake. And that bite was pretty good, but it wasn't big.
You throwing that trickster spinnerbait anymore?
I threw that a little bit. I kind of like that double willow bladed setup I had a little bit better. That trickster's a really good spinnerbait, and it thumps.
Oh, it's a thumper. That'll
And
shake your rod tip.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Rick caught his 17 pounds on that first day.
I'll bet he did. He pretty chances are 3/4 trickster.
Well, I talked to him yesterday. He gave me a call and we were discussing about, the right, wrong, or indifference about how we fished that deal. And he said he had his big bag the first day on a spinnerbait. So I know for a fact he caught him. He had two KYs in that bag of his that day.
Really?
Yeah, nice ones.
Huh.
I had one on day one on day two, and two on day three of Kentucky's.
Big.
Some big Kentucky's being caught.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And that's fun when those Kentuckies eat a spinnerbait, dude.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine, John Willis, fishing with me Monday and Tuesday. He's a veteran, prior service Air Force dude, and I don't hold that against him because he's in the Air Force. But, I said, John, do this, John, do that. And he was just doing everything I tell him to do. And he pulled out a double fluke rig and started throwing that around on the ends of some deeper dock corners and stuff. And he doubled up with that double fluke rig one time.
Really?
On Tuesday, and caught a 3-pound Kentucky and a 3-pound largemouth doubled up. And I thought that's pretty awesome. So
that happened.
Tug of war.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, one more thing about that trickster before we move on. Is it true that Clun will not let Lucky Strike make the 3/4 ounce trickster for the public? Is that true? Is it top secret, top shelf stuff?
It's not top secret, no. So I don't think Rick would mind them making it. So,
I heard it's
mind
under
it either.
Yeah, I heard it's under locks. Lock and key.
I can't confirm or deny any of these allegations that you're making.
Well, since you're going to be president, we're going to inaugurate you tonight.
Yes, I got to start talking like one.
Yeah,
So,
and you kind of were right there.
yeah, I'm going to pivot right now. It's like, the calmingness of this song right here is just so calming.
Brought you back, didn't it? It brought you back. Well, speaking of
Pat, wait a second.
wait, hold on.
Are
Whoa.
You going to say anything about my blankie?
Yeah, I like it. I think that's amazing right there. The Black Label Society.
Now tell me who is Black Label Society, Pat?
I am not 100% sure.
That's Zach Wild, isn't it?
Yeah, is that
Wild.
it was the Ozzy's guitar guy.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
the same
right.
thing?
That's Zach Wild. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, I stole it off of him.
What did he
scary
have
guy
on
to steal
underneath
from.
that?
Well, just a beard.
Just a beard and a sock.
Yeah. That's it.
Hey, well, speaking of going away and speaking of Zach Wild is familiar with this, evidently. And what we're going to do is we have a way of channeling aliens on this show. You kind of knew that, right?
I already had that figured out a long time ago.
So if you're okay and open to experimentation, before we inaugurate you as president of the Bass Galaxy, we must let the aliens
Yeah.
abduct you.
We don't settle for terrestrial. We have to have extraterrestrial.
Yes. Eddie Torres, the extra testicle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is are you cool with this? Do we have your permission?
You got it.
Okay. So, get ready. Step into the alien craft. Doors are opening, James. You're not sure what you see. You're a little scared, but you're also excited.
It's a new beginnings.
It is a new beginning, James Watson. It's a new beginning. Now, what we are going to do is, once these aliens probe you, you will be.
I'm being probed?
Yeah, they're probing you now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So they're kind of probing through your past. They're going through your entire James Watson history.
Have we landed on Uranus yet?
They may have gone in that way.
'Cause I've been probed in Uranus before.
Yes. And the Fudge Factory.
Yes.
We know. We remember your sponsors.
Yes.
So now they're erasing your mind right now. Your mind is erased.
Where am I?
When you hear the subtle music and then the passion of Dean Rojas, you will awake, remember nothing, yet remember everything.
Got her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Passion.
Yeah.
The Passion of the Rojas. Starring Mel Gibson.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What kind of damn perverted shit is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stray Cast Outdoor Cartoon Television. Our guest tonight is the one and only James Watson. Yes, James Watson. Hey, James, welcome back to the show, man.
What's up?
Guys, thanks for having me on. I've been waiting for you guys to get me on tonight.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
What took so long?
I know this is about your umpteenth appearance, I think. I mean,
At least
yeah.
73.
Yeah, well, we're really excited. We're really excited to have you back, man. And I kind of want to do a little James Watson bass fishing history lesson. Okay?
Why do I feel like I've been probed?
I'm not sure.
Ignore that.
I don't know what he means.
Just ignore that.
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's
Careful,
all in your hat.
Careful, Wang.
Yeah.
Music
No
on.
offense.
And feeling like I've been probed.
Yeah, it could be the meditation music. It could be that right there. This is the magic of a bass fishing talk show, by the way.
Just see frogs.
See, are they walking?
Any sirens around?
That's how a Rojas frog walks. That's pretty good. That was a good impression. Hey, I want to go through a little James Watson history. So, James, think about it. Think about this. When was that first bass? What was that first bass you caught? When was it, man? How old were you? What were you doing? Tell me about the deal.
I remember that first bass.
Tell me.
And man, it sure did taste good.
You knocked the sides right off, didn't you?
Man, just related right out.
Kern meal and puppies.
Little
I
buttermilk.
do not remember my first bass.
Really?
Now, I could tell you when I killed my first rabbit.
Really?
But I can't tell you when I caught my first bass.
Tell us about the rabbit.
Well, I was 6 years old, and my dad, Ron, who's a big beagler, still to this day raises some world-class beagle hounds.
Awesome.
We're out near Round Grove, Missouri, out near Miller, Missouri, in a double hedgerow. Rabbits everywhere. Back in the day, quail, rabbits, all that stuff existed big time.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and Dad set me up on a big fence post, and I had a 410. I still got that 410 right here, right now.
Nice.
Set me up there with the 410 and said, whatever you do, just stay right here. He says, we'll kick up a rabbit right around here, and these dogs will bring that rabbit right through here. Or they'll be right through there. Just keep your eyes on it. And I shot my first rabbit up there. I remember that like it was yesterday.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Now America knows about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
That's pretty cool. We're getting
And
some.
man, it tasted good too.
You didn't have you spit out a little buckshot from that 410.
Man, hit it right in the head, brained it.
Probably jumped as high as that first bass too.
Hey, I'm sure you remember this, like your first bait casting rod and reel combo, and then that lure that you fell in love with, James. What was that?
Dude, I remember standing in my granny's driveway and my dad making me throw Ambassador 5500C
Nice.
on some raggedy ass pistol grip rod. I don't even remember what it was. And you know, you could every time you cast that reel, you could just it squall like a geezer. I remember standing out there just crying, just big old alligator tears crying because can't get it figured out, you know, and I'm getting pissed off and I'm mad. There's a 5,000 right there.
See that?
Yep.
That's a 5,000. I was using a 5,500C.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right. So Dad had me and would not let me quit, and he tied a big one of those big plugs, training plugs, casting plugs on there, you know, so I wouldn't hurt anything, including myself. And I remember getting mad and pissed off and crying and throwing a fit. And, you know, and Dad just made me keep out there, just kept at it until I, you know, got tired of picking backlashes out and finally could let 5 or 6 of them go without blowing that reel up.
It made you good, didn't it?
Made me real good.
Made you a damn good proper bassing man.
That's right.
I like it. I like that those ethics installed at a young age of proper
That's right.
mechanics. Proper mechanics
Right.
in bass fishing.
Yep.
Very good, Mr. President. Very good.
Yeah.
Hey, you moved on. As a young man, you went into the armed forces.
Yep.
You were a drill sergeant.
Yep.
In the armed forces. You were a bad mamba jamba, as many referred to you as.
Yep. You want to see my drill sergeant hat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, we got to do it, dude.
I thought he was just gonna spin that one around.
That would have been amazing. Or he just takes it off and it pops up. I like James's his ceiling design. The beaded ceiling.
Nice looking wood.
The bead board. Yeah, it's nice. You don't see that too much of bead boards.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
There it is. 20 years old right there.
Holy
Nice.
cow.
Still in the hat press.
It's pristine.
Listen,
I hear that. That's harder than a pecker wood.
man, harder than a billy goat's pecker.
Yeah. That's amazing. How old is that, James?
20 years old.
20 years
This year.
old.
Yeah.
Where's it set? Where'd you grab that from? Was it on a mantle or on a shelf or?
No, well, I got one in my office that's shellacked on a flat board with some of the company or my battalion coins on it and stuff, and you know, things they do for you when you get off the trail. You know, for those that made it off the trail without going to prison. So, but this hat right here was my everyday wear hat. I wore it every day.
So
You kept one hat pristine, you know, that wasn't faded, and you had that for you know, graduation and ceremonies and so on and so forth.
And
when you got up.
how many years were you in the service?
Almost 9.
9 years. 9 years of your life.
Almost. It was like 8.
Serving
Little
your
over.
country,
Yeah.
which qualifies you to be president of the bass fishing galaxy.
Exactly. I mean, what
You
else?
see where I'm going, right? You
what
see where
else
I'm
would it
going.
take? You know what? Though, think about this, guys. For you Bernie Sanders lovers out there, all right? You left-leaning individuals that love you to death. But for you socialist advocates, the people that like the socialist lifestyle and want to turn America into a socialism community or nation, I'm telling you right now, it exists right now. If you want socialism, join the army.
It's right there.
Yep.
Dude, your health care, free.
Yep.
College, free. Food, free. Housing, free. Paycheck every 2 weeks. On time. They tell you what to do, when to do it, where to do it, how to do it. You don't have to think. You just show up. But for you left-leaning, liberal-minded individuals who want socialism to take place, you're unwilling to sacrifice any of your God-given time to do what everybody should do, and that's to serve someone besides yourself.
Wow. And
They won't do it. They won't do it. Only right-sided people will join the armed forces and sacrifice.
That
and
is.
We're the ones that I'm not going to give it away, boys. If you're going to come and get something from me, you're going to get a fight.
You got to earn it too.
That's right.
No, that is an act of selflessness. No doubt about it. Serving your country.
Absolutely.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Look at that. That's comfortable right there.
I knitted this one day by myself.
You get that in the Zach Wild blankie together.
That's right.
That's going to take over the nation right there.
You just roll yourself up into a big freedom joint. That's what. Big one. A big old freedom blunt.
A big old freedom doobie.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's James Watson.
Cigarettes.
The freedom doobie.
Yeah. Cigarettes. We got left-handed cigarettes. That's what they do. In Jamaica, walk the beach trying to sell you cigarettes.
I've been there, sir.
There.
Hey, man.
I stayed there in my mind.
You came back 9 years serving
Yeah.
your country, and you became a real estate tycoon in the Ozarks.
Yes.
You basically own 106% of the Ozarks.
Yes.
And what brought that? Like, you just came back and you're like, hey, I'm going to start a real estate business? Is that what happened?
No. I got in the real estate business just like everything else in my life by accident, by opportunity. By opportunity that I didn't know was opportunity. When I mowed yards, I had a lawn maintenance business. Remax did a lot of business. I did a lot of business with Remax's property management right there outside the front gates of Fort Leonard Wood.
Okay.
In St. Robert, Missouri. And the broker there, Shirley Spencer, God bless her, said, hey, you do a good job selling your real estate or your lawn business, and our customers are happy with it. We got a place right here if you want to get your real estate license. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, I will, Shirley. That sounds like fun if I ever get out of the Army. Well, lo and behold, I did get out of the Army.
You made it.
Yeah, and I was like mowing like 180 yards. I had a good business going. Went and got my real estate license right after I got out of the Army. I went, handed it to her. It was January of 2002.
Okay.
I handed her my license. I said, now what? And she said, well, just let everybody know that you're a real estate agent working here and that you'll help to sell or buy a house. And I said, okay. So I sent all my lawn customers, about 180 letters out to my lawn customers saying, hey, I'm a agent here at Remax, thinking about buying or selling, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to have your business. And boom, lo and behold, like the first week I was in the real estate business, or first week I hung my license, I got 6 listings. And my broker thought, I'm like, I handed her all these listings. She says, you've been here a week and you got 6 listings already. And I said, yep. And she goes, that's amazing. And I said, just did it in a week. What's so amazing about that? And she says, we got agents in this office that ain't got 6 listings in 4 months. And I'm like, why? And she goes, I have a feeling you're going to do really well. Sure enough, about a month later, I sold 104. You can look this up on what is that? The Zillow.
Godzilla.
104 Dogwood Circle, St. Robert, Missouri. Go look at it. I sold that house. That was my first listing and my first sale. So I got both sides, 6%. My commission check was $5,800.
$5,800
And
for 104 Dogwood.
How about that? You know how many
You're the best around.
Don't mess around. You know how many dumpsters I had to dive in at Fort Drum, New York, and collect a nickel deposit? You know how long it would take me to make $5,800 doing that? It was crazy. I did $5,800, and I said, this is all mine? She said, yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be writing you a lot more checks. And I said, the hell to the yes, you are. And I went got after it.
You got after it, man. And you started the empire.
That's right.
The empire.
Years later, she fires me.
Out.
Get out! You're going to run all my agents off. You're too aggressive.
She was scared of you.
Yeah, and I was in shock. Went in. I begged for my job back 3 or 4 days later. Still wouldn't take me back. Oh, by the way, she fired me after she slid me a $92,000 commission check. I closed on a multi-million-dollar deal that paid a lot of money.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, and she said, "You got to go." And I'm like, "Okay." A few days later, I go in. I beg for my job back. I just want to work here. I don't want to do anything else. And she said, "No, can't do it." And I leaned back, hollered down the hallway. I said, "Fred." There's an old man, Fred Brady, working in the office. He had his broker's license. I did not. I said, "You want to open up a real estate office?" He said, "Yep." He walks out and he's got a box of all this shit in a box ready to go. And out the door he goes with me. And I went and bought a Realty Executives franchise in 2 weeks.
You had your employee with you. It's like a movie.
And opened up an office and sunk Remax's battleship.
It's like a movie. It is.
Dude, it was funny. Yep. That's my story. There it is.
I never heard the whole real estate tycoon story. So that took you up to what year? I mean, obviously you're still
2005.
2005.
Yep.
And then when did you get into bassing game?
Well, I'd always been bassing in between and all that. Matter of fact, in 2004, I was Central Pro-Am's Rookie of the Year.
Right.
And it was always a fight with my ex-wife fishing because I didn't have very much free time because I was super aggressive in the lawn business, real estate. And I fished 28 days in 2005. Then she decided that she didn't want to be married anymore, so we got a divorce. In 2005, I was the #1 real estate agent in the Realty Executives franchise with units sold worldwide. In 2006, my wife left me. I don't remember much of it. And I was still the #1 agent in Realty Executives franchise worldwide with units sold.
Wow.
And I quit fishing. I didn't fish again until like 2009. And in 2010 or 9, I was a tow angler and fishing some buddy tournaments, got a boat again, started fishing again. 2010, I bought my way into the tour. And 10, 11, and 12, got my ass kicked and my head caved in. In 2013, I wanted to do it full time. I brought on my partner, David Holbrook, who is now a 50-50 operator in my real estate office. And
nice.
He fishes the coasters now too, because he's retiring. So he let me go fish my real estate office. I had a personal assistant, Samantha Woodham. Samantha was awesome. She took care of all the business when I was out there on the road, wanting to make a true profession out of bass fishing. And she's awesome. She lives in Ohio, somewhere in Toledo or something now, and having a baby or something. But anyway, she was awesome. But without folks like that, and without folks like First Sergeant Pruitt, who was a mentor of mine in the Army, who actually come down and recruited me when I was at Fort Leonard Wood after he saw that I was Athlete of the Week for making a second place showing in a Red Man tournament at Grand Lake. And he's like, he liked to fish, and he come down and recruited me, said, you're going to work for me. And this guy, helped change my life. He gave me a job every Saturday and Sunday, dragging brush for $100 bill a day. Got me in the lawn business. And I didn't even know what was happening. I mean, things just happen in my life.
It's amazing, and I see what you're saying. You kind of Ferris Buellered your way into all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, and you became the entity that we know as Worldwide Watson.
You're an opportunist.
He's an opportunist.
You're like a bass.
Yeah.
You are a perfect example of carpe in the diem.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That brought you up to your now.
Seize the day.
You're no stranger to winning bass tournaments either. Okay, I mean we know that. You won the Bass Open. What was that? The Bass Open was what, on Cherokee?
No, I won a FLW thing there on Norris.
Oh, Norris was FLW, and then the
Open here.
Open was here at home.
The PAA here.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then not many people know you fished a Bassmaster Classic, and you actually helped Edwin win. You gave Edwin the juice.
I put them on them fish.
Yep, put him on them fish in,
Yep.
in the Classic. Self-sacrifice.
Yes.
Self-sacrifice, as you
He needed it. He needed it.
stated as an example. Okay.
He was the one that just bought a pecan farm. Don't say pecan. Nobody likes pecan. You pee in a can. It's a pecan.
It's a pecan.
It's a pecan. All right. Help him get his pecan started.
Pecan.
So
Yes, you helped Edwin.
Yep.
You won that. You won a Bass Open. You won an FLW tournament, and you won a day 2 elimination round.
Elimination round.
Elimination lemonade round in the MLF.
I had that one a couple of days MLF, and
Yeah, you MLF'd hard.
I like milfing around.
You
Hell of
got
an
you got all
MLFer.
up in that MLF. You know what I mean?
That's right. You know it. You know it.
You know what I'm saying? So you're no stranger to victory.
No.
No stranger whatsoever to victory.
You know-
Shaping you into James Watson.
You know, Pat, I piss excellence.
I can tell, and I think it is time now for the official inauguration.
Yes.
Are you ready? I must put my my spectacles on for this.
Should I call my mom and get my mom on?
Yeah,
She's already
yeah,
watching.
get your dad into Beagles. Get all
Okay.
them. Get all them together. Call
All right.
Michelle. You better call Michelle too.
Oh, let's call Michelle.
Yeah.
Let's call Michelle.
Call Michelle too.
Hold on, where's Michelle? We should 3-way swindle in on this deal.
Yeah,
Easy.
get Swindle.
He'll be really excited. Really
3-way
excited.
with you, Michelle, and Swindle.
Yeah. Calling her.
Yep.
What?
Nah, she did that on purpose.
Oh,
you know she did that. She knows
She's
what
smart.
you're.
She's watching.
She knows what you're
I
up
know
to.
we're watching.
Yeah, she
You
knows.
just got swiped.
She's a smart woman. She's a smart woman. Hey, let's just get on with the inauguration. Are you ready?
Okay.
Andy,
Yeah.
can I get some triumphant
They're all watching
inauguration
anyways, you
music,
know that.
please? James Watson, please remove your hat. James Watson, do you promise to uphold the laws of proper bassing?
I do.
Yes. Do you promise to pay it forward to your fellow bass fishermen? Follow the golden rule of bass fishing and do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
To all of them?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
I do.
You're the president of the Bass Galaxy. All of them. Most of them.
I do.
You do.
The ones I like.
Pretty much all of them.
Do you swear to protect and serve all good things in the Bassin Galaxy to the best of your abilities?
I do.
He does. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to introduce to you for the first time ever, say hello to James Watson, president of the Bass Fishing Galaxy.
Yes.
That is you, James.
Just another notch on my headboard.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to stick with the theme of his question marks and say, President of the Bass Fishing Galaxy?
We are going to send you a half box of chocolates, too, as a
Yeah.
inauguration gift. And now we're just going to get on to official presidential business. Just get used to living like a president, okay?
Hey, that's right. We got to shape up this bass fishing economy. Let's go.
That's right. We're going to start now.
Yes.
We got some different things lined up for you. First, we need to talk about Watson's weapons policy.
Okay.
Okay, so now there's all civilians shall be issued 4 weapons.
Okay.
One is a jig rod, one is a top water rod, one's a spinnerbait rod, and one is a crankbait rod.
Okay.
They will be issued 4 reels.
There will be no spinning reels?
No spinning reels. Not
Oh,
and
okay.
James had, like that's for the special.
We're in battle. We're in battle.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
straight up battle stuff. And then
Yeah.
4 specific baits. Okay, so we need a jig rod, reel, and a jig. We need a top water rod, a top water bait. We need a spinner bug,
Real. And
Huh?
real.
a reel. Yeah, reel too. Yeah, you got to have that. You know the deal. So
Okay.
for the top water, the spinner bug, the crankbait, and the jig, what's the weapons that you will issue to all civilians?
All right. We're starting to pick out one to start with, Pat.
Okay, the jig rod.
Jig rod. Here's what I'm going to have.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have a Cashin 7.6. It's the JW 90676.
7.6.
That's my spoon jacking rod, which I also flip with.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have on there a Jewel Special Ops Survivor Series jig,
Like it.
and it's going to be like Okeechobee crawl in color.
Okay. Well,
It's going to have a green pumpkin tackle HD 3-inch crawl on it.
gotcha.
All right. It's
That-
going to be 20, sometimes 25-pound maximum fluorocarbon. And I'm going to have that on a I'm going to have that on an 8-3-1 Johnny Morris Platinum Series high-speed bait casting reel.
Okay, there it is. That is the jig weapon of
Yes.
mass destruction. Now, how about the top water arsenal?
My favorite. I'm going
Uh-huh.
to have a cash-in.
Gotcha.
See my theme here?
I see.
gonna have a-
Paul Benson's loving this, by the way.
Yeah. I'm going to have my cash-in plopping rod that Paul
He's definitely
Actually,
watching.
and Matthew.
He's been here the
Okay.
whole time.
All right. Paul and Matthew got with me, and I said, here's what I want. Can you help me out a little bit? Because I'm not very smart. And they said, yes, we can. So I'm going to go with the plopper, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And a buzz bait.
Okay.
Let's go.
You're
Those two
president. You can do it.
Okay. I'm going to have that,
It's like a tax
That's-
refund.
the Cashin JW 92678. That's my 7-8 plopping rod.
Whoa, a 7.8. The big stick.
7-8.
It's a big one.
Yeah, I go big.
Yeah.
I've learned my politicking from President Trump. All right.
You're getting all up in that MLF with the big stick.
No short
Getting-
sticking.
I'm getting all up in it.
Yep.
All right. So with that, I'm gonna have some braid on, guys, because
Ooh.
braid don't break.
Yeah, you like braid for your plopper and buzz baits.
Yeah, braid's like a sabo round to the chest. You cannot. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. So I'm gonna have, because I'm a Lake of the Ozarks and I'm throwing over cables through people's lifts and all sorts of magical, mystical casts that I'm making with this plopper and this
Sure.
buzz bait.
Like a
So I'm gonna have
unicorn.
65-pound braid, maximum 65-pound maximum braid.
Wow, he used a heavy braid on the plopper
Yeah,
and the
it's
buzz
big.
bait. Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm going to also have that on Johnny Morris, Bass Pro, Johnny Morris Platinum Series reel, 8-3-1.
You like
You're
the
right.
fast retrieves.
Yes,
You're,
I
you're,
am.
you're digging it.
I'm going with it.
How about the spinnerbait rod?
Spinnerbait rod. We're going to tone it down just a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Cashin 7.3 medium heavy. I don't know the numbers on that one. You guys can Google it.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with that. That's my spinnerbait rod. Is my Cashin 7.3.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to have, okay, couple spinnerbaits. I like the one that you guys can never buy, and that's a 3/4 ounce Trickster
Uh-huh.
spinnerbait. Did I say that?
Uh-huh. President.
Anyway, some things are meant to stay under wraps, like Ukraine. Okay. So
Like the former Constantinople.
that's right.
Yes.
And I'm going to put that on 20-pound Maxima fluorocarbon, and I'm going to slow it down, and I'm going to throw it on a 6.2-1.
Look at
Or
you.
six.
There we go.
On the old
Just
school.
slow it- Just going to slow it down just a little bit.
I see.
James,
Now-
James
see.
Paul says that's the M87373.
Wow, Paul, me. See, guys, I can't run. I can't change the world and run the world all by myself. I have to
You
have a
need
vice
associates.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, one
I
more
have
thing.
to have a vice president, and I want to announce now officially that Paul Benson from Cash and Rods is my vice president.
That is perfect. Paul Benson, we second that. We have made you vice president of the Bass Fishing Galaxy. I think he is perfect to uphold the laws of
Well,
proper bassing.
Guys, your
Yeah.
your vice president also said
Yes.
he may or
Yeah.
may not have pants on right now.
Well, that's acceptable for a vice
Is that
president.
acceptable for a
Yeah.
vice president?
Yeah, he's probably has
Right.
cigars too in the box, getting ready to give them to James.
It's got
It's
6
after
lights
hours.
already too.
So,
That's
Yeah.
right.
hey, while we're at it, you guys, Straight Cast, you guys are in charge. You're in charge of my media crew.
Oh, we're not wearing
Oh,
pants.
absolutely.
either.
We're,
yeah,
we're,
media
we're
crew.
getting to that. Don't worry. Straight
Oh,
Cast has exclusives.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And while we're at it, I need a Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
My Secretary of Defense is going to be Fat Cat Newton.
Fat Cat
Yes!
Newton, yes. Secretary of
Hell
Defense.
yes.
Absolutely.
Hell yes.
He can drop the bomb, especially
Brings it
after a
heavy.
night of fried chicken.
Yes. All right.
Baked
Now-
beans and fried chicken.
The Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House.
I now nominate Gerald Swindle.
Oh, yes. Gerald Swindle. Speaker of the House. Wow.
What other positions I got to fill? I'm busy here.
We need cheerleaders.
Head of the CIA.
Oh, cheerleaders.
Yes. Yes. Cheerleaders
Cheerleaders. We need the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
at all best. At all
Everywhere
events.
I go. Yes.
Yeah, they follow you.
And the Los Angeles Lakers cheerleaders everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go.
Yes.
Everywhere you go.
Who's leading your CIA, James?
Yeah, who's the head of the CIA?
Oh, CIA, head of the CIA. I'm going to have to. Boyd Duckett! Boyd Duckett!
What?
It's actually a pretty
what
good
happened?
choice.
Wait,
Is that all right?
yeah, I guess. I don't know. They kind of went silent for a minute.
Yeah.
Is he too busy?
I don't know.
These guys over here look like they're staring at a ghost.
Oh, my God. All right.
Head of the CIA is Boyd Duckett.
That's right.
Okay, he's ghost
All right.
because he makes the ghost rods.
Yes.
That's correct.
Perfect.
The Duckett rods.
We're going to bring back the Black Panthers.
Bring it back
I
to
nominate Ish Monroe.
Ishmael the Black Panthers.
It's going to be in charge of the Black Panthers.
Wow, you are loading up the house.
This is going to be the greatest thing ever.
Loading up the Watson house.
Yes.
That's amazing. What else do we need? We need an official band. Who's the official band of James Watson?
The official band is none other than Black Label Society and Zach Wild.
Zach Wild. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything's going right in this administration.
Yeah, it's going well. It's exactly how you envisioned it.
Oh my gosh. Wall Street's going ape shit right now, guys.
They're going
Look-
crazy. Here's Zach Wild's
look
new
at
song.
NASDAQ. Look at the NASDAQ.
Look at it. It's going nuts, James.
It's going ape shit. It's getting better than that.
President Watson.
Yeah.
President Watson.
Who in their right mind thought ape shit was the best thing ever?
I
I
know.
don't know.
This is happening.
It is happening.
This is
Who
hap-
else can we put in this thing?
But we got to get back to focusing on you.
Oh. Okay.
Now back to James Watson,
That's
president.
segue music.
Hey, so let's talk a little bit about a Watson's Wild Ride, man. Presidents see wild stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hop on in. What's your car? What's your presidential car, buddy?
It's an H1 Hummer.
H1 Hummer. Hop on the
Yep.
H1 Hummer
That's right.
with James Watson worldwide. You met a lot of
And I-
interesting people in your travels, haven't you?
4 15-inch subs in the back.
You ain't playing around, are you?
Mm-mm.
You ain't
4,000 watts of death-curdling, brain-wrecking, deafening music.
Amazing, amazing. Like it's just a joyride that everyone has hoped for.
Yes.
The ride with James Watts.
Who doesn't like a Hummer?
In your ride, you've met a lot of people, man. In this
I
wild
have.
ride, Mr. President, who is a bucket list celebrity that you got a chance to meet along your travels?
President Trump.
President Trump. You got to meet President Trump.
Well, not really, but he did. He did point at me at a rally one time.
What did he say? Did he ask you to go get his car? Did he think you were the valet?
They say nice hat.
No, he did for real point at me at a Springfield rally a couple of years ago because the people who are in charge of the rallies got me right positioned, right behind his shoulder while he's on TV, and he's a big fan of bass fishing, so he knew I was out in the crowd. And when he walked out, I had a red shirt on. They told him, and he was like, and I was like, Trump! And I was pointing at him. He made eye contact with me, and he goes, and he claps at me, and he points at me. It's one of the greatest days of my life.
And he didn't know that you too would someday be president.
He had no idea
He had-
we'd be running.
I think he'll be proud of you, James.
Very proud of
I
him.
think he'll be proud of you.
Yes.
You've
Yeah.
been to a lot of exotic, crazy places
Yes.
as president.
Yes.
What's the first place that sticks out in your brain? Bucket list.
Silver Dollar City.
Silver dot. What is that?
It's right over the hill here. It's a crazy place.
Is it like Oz?
No, it's like a theme park for
Like Dollywood?
yes,
Like
yes,
Conway Twitty City?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But when I was a little kid, the cowboys would run through the streets there, and they'd have pistols, and they'd shoot real blanks at each other, and fall off the buildings and stuff, and they don't do that anymore.
No, we don't see that anymore.
It scares people.
I remember that
It's
too.
like Chicago.
Yeah, it happens for real in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's real though,
That
right?
is.
That's
Oh,
real.
you said blanks.
Yeah, he said not blanks.
Okay.
He said
Not
blanks.
blanks. Real bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made a lot of money, James.
Not bass fishing.
You made a lot. Yeah, you made some money bass fishing too. Come on.
A little bit.
You do well. You're an example of someone who has done well in the shift. Not the shit, the shift.
Shift.
The shift. You know,
Okay.
you're from FLW to the Bass Pro Tour. I
Yeah.
mean, that worked out well for you. Let's not sugarcoat it. That was a good move for you.
It was a good move for me.
You made some money.
I made some money. You know, the money made in the bass fishing world is not off tournament winnings. I don't know how many people actually know that.
Well, I'm saying you did a great job for your sponsors,
There you go.
and that's how you make your money. You promote
That's right. That's right.
like a proper
go on-
president should.
You go on straight cast every chance you get invited.
Yeah, damn straight. And look at Bill Dance. Bill Dance, he was a win. He won a lot of tournaments, but he made his money doing what?
TV.
TV and sales.
Promoting those sponsors.
Yes.
Promoting. You're
Yes.
a hell of a salesman, Mr. President.
And falling
Thank
in the
you
water.
very much.
You're doing good. And
Thank you.
and Mr. President, this is a strange time in Bassin. With,
Yes.
With the acquisition. Of,
Very confused.
Yeah, very confusing times. It's very confusing. The whole acquisition deal and buy-in of FLW merger, whatever you want to call it. What are you thinking about all this? Does this change anything for you? Is this just business as usual, Mr. President?
Business as usual, everyone.
Business as usual.
Business as usual.
So
now
you-
look, let me throw something out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
We see some good, happy thoughts, and we see some real negative stuff floating around about this whole acquisition.
Yes, sir.
How long does anybody really think that FLW could possibly keep going on and on like they have been, not making any money?
Yeah, I mean any business, James.
Okay, all right. Somewhere along the line, something had to turn around for FLW, and I love Trish, Kathy, Dave Washburn, Bill Taylor,
As
all
do
of
we.
them.
Yes.
All right, and I'm certain that they're all still going to be involved. But
Good.
the best thing to happen in the bass fishing world is the fact that Chronicky MLF bought FLW to keep it rolling.
Keep it alive.
That's right.
So that's what's going on.
That's what's going on. Now, for people, all the numbnuts out there making crazy ass thought or comments about, well, MLF, they wanted a feeder system, so they just went out and bought it. Hell yeah, they did.
Okay.
What better way to do it is acquire an already stand-up operation running in place. Just keep it rolling. And that's what MLF did. And I don't see why people are so up in arms about it.
Well, change freaks people out, Mr. President.
Well, change is necessary.
You're here to tell us that. And
That's right.
That's why we have you, Mr. President, to tell us these things.
That's
Wow.
right.
Wow.
So,
Did we just become a real bass fishing talk fishing show?
Yeah, I think
Talk
that
fishing.
happened.
Talk
Oh,
fishing
man.
show.
Yeah, a real bass talk
I'm,
fishing
I'm
show.
a little choked up.
I mean, you
for a moment.
yeah, JP, you got JP choked up. He's actually crying a little. James.
You are a business man though, Mr. President.
Yes, I am.
Businessman.
You're a businessman.
So
He is a
James,
businessman.
are you saying that FLW may not have kept rolling without this merger or without this buyout
It's
or whatever you want to call it?
I don't have any facts.
Right.
All I'm saying is, how long can a company that's not making any money sustain that setup?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So,
You know?
Mr. President, do you feel that in the future that the FLW name will be kept alive under the new ownership?
I don't know.
Right. That's
Don't
what
know.
we would hope
But for the time being, it's still FLW.
Correct, Ryan. Yes.
It's not MLFW.
We would hope
Whatever-
for the
whatever it is.
future that we would
Yeah.
still keep the
LA,
FLW,
LMFO party.
LMAFO, XYZ, PDQ.
MILF.
Yes. Exactly.
LW.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, there it is, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Look,
I like
Matt-
what you said.
Bass is strong. Got the elites at 75 guys. I'm sure they're going to bump that up.
They're kicking ass.
Yep.
All right. The opens are strong. They got 8 scheduled events for next year. The coasters are going to run 8 divisions. I'm sure they're going to have 3 tournaments per division. The BFLs are going to keep up and running. The entry fees come down. I think the payouts are going to stay the same on the BFL, possibly the Costa Series. All right. Things are going in a good direction. And if you're a true fan of bass fishing, this is the way I look at it, especially for the guys that believe that the only way that you can survive and be credible in the bass fishing world is to weigh a 5-fish limit in, which is nonsense. All right. You need to kind of open your mind just a little bit. The only thing that we're doing different is we're changing the score. That's all we're
Changing the score. And I don't know if you saw what John Cox had to say. That he
on bass fans.
Yeah, he's like he kind of wants to check it out and kind of get
That's right. So the last time I checked, I fished 8 Bass Pro Tour events. I made 2 checks out of those 8. And last time I checked, there was 8 winners in those tour events. That one guy I know won that every one of those events. One guy was in first place.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And last time I checked too, in all the Bassmaster Elites and all the FLW Tour events, there was one guy that finished first place in those as well.
Somebody won those, didn't they?
Yes, somebody won those.
Somebody got a trophy.
Somebody got a trophy.
Somebody got a few rubles.
Yes, that's 3. That's 3. And the last time I checked, in order to win first place, you had to beat everybody else you were competing against.
Yeah, it's not Little League, buddy. Not everybody gets a prize.
That's right. So just because we have a different format than a 5-fish limit, does it make us bad people? No.
No,
Does
it's
it
all
make
relevant.
It's all relevant. Do you not enjoy it because you want to see somebody fish, catch one? Or do you want to watch somebody catching fish while they're fishing? Because that's what we provide on our lives.
We have a choice, though, Mr. President.
Yes.
You're telling
That's
us we have a choice.
So you're
have
saying
a
there's a
choice.
choice.
So you're saying we got a choice.
But my choice is, why not have it all?
Have it all.
Yeah.
Presidential style. Bill Clinton flavor.
Watch them all.
I guess
Watch them
I
all.
guess what a lot of us want, and myself included, we want to see all of you guys fish against each other.
Yeah.
We want to see
Test
a
of the
real,
best.
a real Super Bowl.
Well-
Representatives from each one go to battle at the end of the season for the
That
champion of the world. The real world champion would be
That
the guy
would
who
require-
wins out of everyone.
That would require those 2 companies
They'd have to play nice.
actually doing something called working together.
Uh-huh. Can we see that, Mr. President?
That's what we
That-
want.
It's not going to happen.
Never?
Never.
It'll never happen.
Nope.
Why?
Mr. President, I
Is it
find
ego-
this to be far-fetched, Mr. President. You can't bring these people together?
I would love to bring them together
Why can't they come together?
because everybody's got to prove a point. All right. And somebody's got to be number one, and without getting myself in trouble, because I don't want to get myself in trouble.
We don't want that either.
Don't do
These
that.
are competing companies, guys.
Correct. It's business.
It's business,
Yes, sir.
and they're not going to work together. They're just not.
Isn't it better for everyone if that happens, though?
Absolutely.
Better for the
Both
fans.
companies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, there's one very influential person that could make maybe the biggest influence on something like that, and that's Johnny Morris.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because a lot of money at all these leagues, okay? And if Johnny Morris would sit down and say, look, Bass, look, MLF, look, FLW, we're not going, I'm not going to support you 100% if you're going to have conflicting schedules, because I want to see 3 tournaments a month instead of 1 week a month. There being 3 tournaments.
Yeah, come on already.
Yeah.
And we have the capability. It's there for us, Mr. President.
Give me a tournament
That's
every
the
week.
solution.
Yep.
I want a tournament every week, people.
Every
week.
It's,
We shouldn't. I don't want. If you want to watch guys on Bass Live, watch Bass Live. Okay. If you want to watch MLF, watch MLF. We want you to watch us, of course. I hate putting people in a quagmire where they got to decide.
Exactly. You said we have a choice. It's like John Lennon said, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not.
I'm not the only one.
But I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, all we're watching, when we have to choose, have to choose which one to watch, it's just because of some egos.
It is.
It's really just egos in business.
Well,
that's not fair for the fans. We want to watch it all. I want to watch every bass caught.
That's right. So I'm just going to take myself as a competitor out of the situation and go back to the little James back in the day when he had the.
Well, President Watson, I have your.
President.
It's okay. We're gonna just forget about this. Let's go to a happy, comfortable place, and we're gonna do like a Oprah type interview, like a comfortable. This is called Getting Comfy with President James.
Put the yoga music back on, President.
Okay.
You feeling comfortable?
I am. I'm laid back.
We've learned all about President Watson today and his humble beginnings to his meteoric rise to president of the bass fishing galaxy. And now we need to find out a little bit more about you, President Watson.
I wear boxers.
You wear boxers. Comfort is everything. Comfort is everything.
Hello, sweet chariot.
Hey, President Watson, what is that comfort food for you? That feel-good food, that happy place food?
Casey's Pizza.
Casey's Pizza. Interesting. Like Casey's the gas station?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting choice.
It is good pizza.
It's comfort food.
Oh, it sucks.
Hey, President Watson.
Hey, who's in that peanut gallery? Shut your mouth.
Yo, Chicago, son.
That's JP.
Pizza sucks.
It's his comfort zone. You don't blaspheme the president like that. Secret Service. Boy, duck it.
Shoot that guy.
He's been taken out.
Shoot that guy with the semi-automatic weapon. And
hey, oh, he gone. He gone.
That Buddha Tran don't like.
Got him with the sawed off.
There goes JP.
He gone. All right. Casey's Pizza. What is a smell that makes you feel comfortable? A smell.
A smell.
Yeah.
My granny's ham and beans and cornbread.
Ham and beans and cornbread from Granny. I like it. I like the sound of that.
Yes.
Some good. Hey, how about comfy clothing? Like, say President just wants to relax around the house. You got a favorite piece of comfy clothing?
Well, I do like my elite angler wear hoodies.
Okay.
All right.
They're nice and comfy.
Like them. Wore mine all day today. Yeah. But, day in and day out, I'd have to say my Sims flip-flops are my comfort.
Your Sims flip-flops, they just fit you like a glove.
And I just, you're talking about comfort, and you think one thing you can't, clothes-wise, you can't live without 7 months out of the year, and it'd be my Sims flip-flops.
Sims flip-flops. Fit you.
My alcohol flips.
Better than an isotoner. Fit you.
Yeah.
Fit
I
you
do
right.
like my polo drawers, though, boys.
Yeah, they're comfortable.
I don't wear any other type of boxers, just polo drawers.
It is. Just polo.
Yep. Like Lil Wayne.
Like Lil Wayne. What's your comfort lake?
My comfort lake would be Table Rock.
Table Rock, of course.
Yep.
What's your comfort song, President Watson?
My comfort song.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's come back to that one.
Okay. All right. We can do that. How about the place in your house where you go to be alone? Your comfort place.
Oh, that'd be right here, guys.
Right there. That's it.
Right there.
Right there in the stabbing cabin.
Stabbing cabin and with my 64-inch.
Yeah, there it is.
TV too.
Right there. Right in the Watson. That's where the magic happens.
And my back deck. And my back deck. I like the back deck as well.
Yeah, where Cornelius lives.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, so what's your favorite comfort of a woman?
What?
Yeah, your favorite comfort of a woman, quality, part,
All
of them,
all
all of it. Her open heart.
yes.
That's what the president needs for comfort.
Her open heart and her closed mouth.
Her open heart. There it is. President, are you feeling comfortable right now?
Not very comfortable.
You know, a lot of times
Hey,
presidents.
if I give you my comfort song, could somebody please just pull it up and play a little bit of it?
Well, we might be able to, but there's
we kinda
restrictions
get-
with
yeah.
the whole YouTube, Facebook thing. But what is it?
They'll shut it down.
What's the song?
They not put it down because this guy, he ain't gonna be found. All right,
What is it?
you're gonna make an attempt to play it, or I ain't gonna tell you.
If we know it, one of us will sing it.
We can make we can
Don't know.
yeah, we'll play it. Go ahead.
What is it?
It's by Mystical. Round out the tank.
Round out the tank by
JP's
Mystical.
got to know that.
Come on.
You guys
Hold
know
on.
it?
JP, Mystical,
Mystical, round out the tank.
the hip hop
Google
fisherman
it.
over here.
Google it on the YouTubes.
We're getting it.
Here.
What do you think it is?
That's it.
There it is.
Round out the tank.
He's a 12 Bravo.
He wears polos too, like you and Lil Wayne.
It sounds like someone's just screaming, round out the tank, round out the tank, round out the
That is what's happening.
Dude, the whole lyrics is about him in the Army. He was a 12 Bravo combat engineer.
Oh, really?
And he's talking about a 30-day, 30-night field problem. And he goes, find the ground in the prone position. I mean, it's all about Army talk. The whole song is.
Yeah, it pumps you up.
Yeah.
There it is.
Round out the tank.
Talk about
Mr.
play more mine.
Mr. President, I think he also did time.
Oh yeah, but the president will get him out. He pardoned him.
Did
The
some time?
president pardoned him. The president pardoned him.
Died.
Just saying, I like my hip hop clean.
Yeah, like no hip hop artists go to jail.
Wu Tang.
JP showing us what he's working with back there.
Hey,
Mystical in jail.
yeah,
He did time.
he
Wait a
did.
second.
He's out now. He's out now.
Well, this is not doing time.
Yeah, he's out now. Hey, Mr. President, I have to keep you on schedule. I have to keep you on schedule, sir, because you have to play. You have to be in Hollywood. We got to get you on a plane now to get you in Hollywood to be on the Jeopardy show.
Okay.
Okay, so have you done a game show yet as president?
I love the Jeffersons.
The Lepersons, the Jeopardy show.
Lepersons.
The Jeopardy show.
Oh.
Where'd he go? Oh, wait.
Whoa!
What just happened?
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh my God! Aliens.
Do we have things?
What's up?
I don't know.
What's
I can't
up,
see on the
idiot?
monitor. I can't see what's happening.
Can you?
Okay,
can you
there's
see?
what.
Did
That's
you go to the
Watson.
upside down?
Ugly hat.
Wait, that's Watson. Who else is here?
What the hell, Luke Duncan? What?
Wait, what do we got to do, Andy? Use your microphone.
Hey, look, I can see him.
What do I gotta push?
Wait.
Push on the pencil.
Push your video, Luke.
Idiot.
Okay, there you go, Luke. Wait a minute.
Glory.
There, it's Luke Duncan, ladies and gentlemen, Luke Duncan. Holy cow! What the heck is going on around here?
Who made my administration? Who in my administration thought of this genius idea?
That would be me, sir.
There would be Pat,
Yeah.
not you.
Mystical did 6 years, by the way.
Yes.
What's up, Luke?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Luke's the new owner of TH Marine.
I am.
He put the
But
H.
I heard that MLF's buying us tomorrow, so I may not be anymore.
But it's okay. The president said it's okay.
You're going to
as long as James thinks it's fine, it must be.
What do you think
Your
about James
position-
being president, Luke?
I think there's no better choice for president than James. We'll all have a good time at least.
That's right.
Hey, Luke, how's the ankle? Are you still in the super boot?
It's not good.
Not good.
It's not good. It's not. It's not getting better. I'm not in the boot right now. I'm kind of propped up on the couch, but no, it's not good.
Bassing ain't easy.
No.
Wait, is it true that you shot yourself in the foot with a slip sinker?
It was a split shot. I was catfishing. Since
A
I
water
retired
gremlin?
from the tour, I was doing some catfishing. No, it was actually a swim. It was a swim bait head, and right to the ankle.
Yeah, smarts.
Man.
Right in the funny knuckle.
No.
Look, let me tell you, this weekend, on the last day of the Costa,
Hey, did you win that tournament?
Almost.
No socks for you, James.
Mr. President, you must refrain from those.
Sorry, Mr. President.
It's all right. I won't have to muted. Anyway, Scanlon beams himself right in the cranium, right there with a big sinker.
Ouch.
The other day, Friday in the Costa event, and he's got a knot on his noggin. He might have brain damage.
Well, I can tell you, I'm glad this didn't hit me in the head, or we wouldn't be having this call right now.
Good.
Yeah, thank
Good
God.
Lord.
He lived to tell about it, Mr. President.
Yep.
Yeah, but Luke's beard would have cushioned any blow that come towards his face.
That's true.
Pretty much.
That's pretty epic. You don't think that the CIA put the hit out for him, did they?
I don't know.
It's
possible.
James made Boyd Duckett the head of the CIA.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can have that taken care of.
You got to watch. Sometimes we can't trust politicians like James Watson.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wait, he's listening.
No.
Watson's listening.
there he is. Yeah.
Watson's listening. Never mind.
Look,
Never mind.
You can trust me. Trust me.
Well, Mr. President, we have brought to you this special. And Luke, before we go any further and I forget, congratulations on your new position with TH Marine.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Amazing career shift.
Triple for my TH Marine stuff.
James doesn't realize that he's going to have a Bob's Jack plate next year.
Courtesy of TH Marine.
Yeah.
Courtesy, I'm buying. Yeah, that's how much we don't want to sponsor you. I'm going to buy one personally and send it to you to use.
Wait, did you see we wore
Remove all your
matching
logos.
hoodies in
Yes.
honor of your
Remove all
promotion there?
logos
Luke.
immediately
Yes, sir.
and put this Bob's Jack plate on.
Yeah.
Guys still buy those?
I think so.
They have James Watson signature series.
Yeah.
Bob's Jack.
No, those are Rob's Jack plates.
Oh, is that?
James Bob. Jim Bob.
They're like a Rolo instead of a Rolex.
right.
Watch.
Luke,
Yes.
Luke,
Totally
guess who
different.
called me back today, Luke?
Who? Not me.
Gerald.
Gerald called you back?
Yeah, can you believe it?
That's rare.
It's very rare. So
Gerald
very
Ford?
Yeah, Gerald Ford, to
When
which
Gerald calls you, you just stop whatever you're doing and
Yes.
take his call because he never calls you.
Did he have a shirt on when he called you?
If it's like a comet, it never
Yeah.
it comes back around like every 50 years.
Yes. So get you a lawn chair and put on some whatever safety goggles you have and take his call.
Yeah,
That's right.
You better. Was he wearing a shirt when he called you guys?
No, you're thinking of Todd Castledine. Todd Castledine doesn't
Yeah.
wear his shirt.
Todd
No.
does everything shirtless.
No. Well, so does Swindle these days.
He does.
Yeah, I mean everything's the Bassin guy catalog.
Well, he's thirst trapping out there on Instagram.
no shirt, no
Doing a
shoes,
little
some
trolling.
service.
Long
right.
lining. He's long lining.
Getting them
Right.
thirsty girls in there.
Do I need to take my pants off?
That's up to you.
You don't need to.
We were supposed to wear pants.
That's not mandatory here.
Okay.
This
Hey,
is all it's been.
Hey, Luke, who do you think's smarter, you or President Watson?
Depends on the subject, probably.
Well, what we have is a little Bassin Jeopardy. Okay.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, a little bass in Jeopardy. I threw it up. I told you it was going to be Family Feud, but
I know.
I
that's
threw you
why
for a
I've
loop.
been-
I got to make it fair. So
How about
here-
going on the damn Jeffersons?
well, this is the yeah, here's
You
three.
are throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, all right.
Wheezy!
So here, can I get a little game show music, Maestro, Mr. Jackson? How about a beat? Let's do a little.
Where are you going, James?
Where'd he go?
I had to change my.
Oh, he had to
underwear.
get water for that. All right. Here's the categories. It's Bass in Jeopardy. The first one. Country rock. Topic 1, country rock. The other topic?
Wait, he's got a leg up on me.
Hold on a minute.
What? No, I don't.
Hold
No,
on,
he's only
Mr.
got one
President.
good leg,
Mr.
James.
President. Mr. President,
Hell,
relax.
you don't.
Relax, Mr. President.
Relax.
The other topic is Bassmaster Classic winning lures.
Okay.
Winning lures from Bassmaster Classic. And the other topic is sex sells. Sex sells.
I'll take that one.
Okay, Mr. President, are you electing to go first since you're president and you make up all the rules?
Sex sells.
Huh? You're okay. So you're going first. So remember, this is Jeopardy. You must answer in question form, Mr. President.
Okay.
Here it is. The TV show Friends, in its 10-year span, gained an unexpected amount of male audience due to the fact that this actress always
Who
seemed-
is Jennifer Aniston?
Wow. Wow. Holy cow, Luke.
Okay, let's be honest. You got a 1 in 3 shot there. It's
Okay,
not
well,
Lisa
she was always cold, so it had male audience tuning in. She was always.
Did I win?
So far, you got 1
it.
point. You got 1 point.
Stop that, Luke.
No, say now you can either keep
I
the
haven't even got a
ball.
question yet.
You can keep the ball or pass it to Mr. Duncan.
I passed it to Duncan.
Passing it to
Bring it.
Duncan. Okay.
As long as I don't have to do jumping jacks or anything,
You're-
I'm probably good.
You
couldn't even
you
hit
are
your
good.
foot.
There's no physical challenge.
Luke,
This
we
isn't
got
Double Dare.
country rock, bass fishing, and sex sells.
Give me the Bassmaster Classic winning lures.
Okay, Bassmaster Classic winning lures. Good choice.
That-
Good choice.
Yeah, I'll-
When he gets it wrong, do I get to buzz in?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Here we go, Duncan.
The Pittsburgh Bassmaster Classic in 2005, said to be one of the
Smithwick Road. Smithwick Road.
Smithwick Road.
Is that what you want?
Wow.
Second.
Yeah, we
What
didn't even.
is the Smithwick Road?
What
We
is-
didn't answer in question.
Oh shoot!
Oh, no.
Oh man! I don't know,
Ah.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Mr. President, he didn't answer in question form.
Ah.
So,
What is a jerkbait called a Smithwick Road?
oh my God! You see how he did you, Luke?
Oh.
All right, so he's got
Okay.
2. Luke
And
0.
what is second place?
I was so excited to
I
try
know.
to.
I know. You were there. You were so
That
close.
happens to me a lot. I just,
You're so
I'll
close.
give you a redemption if Pat will allow it.
Ja-
What was
well,
second place caught on?
James knows about second place too, so let's see what happens here. All right, let's see what happens.
second place was Aaron Martin's, right?
Well, no. It's-
Yes.
Oh,
Well, yeah. Aaron Martin's was in that class.
It was
Yeah.
Aaron Martin.
He was giving me
Yeah.
a chance to redeem myself.
Oh wait, no, you're gonna get your chance. I was
Okay,
saying,
okay,
I was saying
okay.
second place
Sorry,
ain't,
we're-
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
ain't bad. It's like Little League. Everybody
You can
get,
throw-
we all get a
you can
prize.
throw your stick
Everybody
back.
gets to play.
Everybody gets to play.
Everybody
We're all
gets
in,
a
Coach.
trophy.
Now, Mr. President, are you passing this? Are you gonna answer this or give it back to Dunk?
It's my turn now.
Okay, it's your turn. What do you want? You want bass fishing, country rock, or sex sells?
Bass fishing.
Bass fishing. It is a daily triple. Whatever the hell that is.
Wow.
It's a daily tripper.
That's
Triple.
something you just made up.
How to be? What
Daily
is an
triple.
Alabama rig?
In the 2003 Bassmaster Classic, Mike Iaconelli won with this trifecta of baits.
What is a crankbait?
Okay.
What is a swim jig?
Okay.
And what is a little spinnerbait?
And okay, he got one of the 3 correct. Luke Duncan, here is your chance.
Oh, I remember one, like predominant one. But
Okay.
You was still in diapers.
So no, I wasn't. I was actually there. I mean, I wasn't fishing. I was in the crowd. I was like 12. But what is a crankbait?
Wait a minute. What?
Hang on. I thought he caught someone like a 1-. But I just remember like the man's dragon worm.
Okay.
Like a Cinco though, you know.
I gotcha.
Spinning rod. I remember that. That's what he won with, but I don't remember other
It was
than
a
that.
swimming worm.
Yeah, so it was basically the crankbait wasn't part of the factor that I remember. It could be there
Okay.
could have been a 1- in the mix, but it was the man's stone jig.
Stone jig.
Okay, it was the prototype man's flapping worm. It was really a
Swimming worm.
gambler. It was really a gambler bait. We know
The
that,
swimming
right?
worm.
Right.
And then the other one was the man's finesse. Yes. So I guess that question is out the door. Nobody gets points
Nobody
on
wins.
that.
We're both dumb.
Nobody gets points on that. That eliminates the
But I'm
bass
good looking.
fishing category, and it goes to Luke Duncan automatically because James got too many wrong. So it goes. Yes, it goes to Luke Duncan automatically because
Wait a damn second.
he's our
Hold
sponsor. You're not even our sponsor.
Yeah, look at those.
He's
hoodies.
not saying
Yeah.
he
Right
won.
from the
He's
beginning.
saying he goes
I
next.
saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Come on, Prez.
Product placement.
It's
Product
business.
placement.
Remember how we talked about FLW and BASS is a business? Remember? It's a
Luke
business.
Duncan bought FLW
He
2
bought-
years ago.
And then we talked about everyone
He bought the
working
lawn
together.
account off Bill Taylor.
Me and Bill, we got it done.
Bill, put a belt on, Bill. You can't wear a belt.
Hey, Bill, can you fill out this expense report?
All right, Luke, you got country rock or you have sex sells?
Let me go country rock.
You're going country rock.
Oh, he definitely got a leg up on me on that.
This is a double. You ready?
Oh,
Okay.
I better get this.
In this song by this band, who did the Southern man not want around anyhow?
Oh. What is Sweet Home Alabama and who is Neil Young?
That is correct. Luke Duncan. 2 points for Luke Duncan on that one.
I bet James knew that. Did you know that one, James?
The Sweet Home Alabama I might have got, but not the Neil Young.
You did. Luke's-
But Neil Young was actually a pallbearer at Ronnie Van Zant's funeral.
yeah, and they were friends. They
were
actually,
friends.
Yeah, they were actually
were
friends, and they
Well, hell, I hope so. He's this damn ball bearer.
yeah, not ball bearer, pall bearer.
You don't have some damn ball bearer that you hate in your damn funeral.
I need to get me some old ball bearers for some of my reels.
What? You know what? I hate you, Luke Duncan.
I really hate you. I watched a little bit of this before I came on, and I was like, God, we were friends at one point. I hate this guy so much.
We never was friends.
That's probably true.
Be careful, Luke.
Liar.
He is president. He is president.
I could have you killed. But I can't kill you because you're already dead.
I'm already dead.
All right, it goes to either you, Luke Duncan, or back. You can pass it to Watson. It's up to you.
I'm gonna pass it on to Cowboy Hat James.
Passing it back to Old Hoss.
Hoss.
Old Hoss. You got country rock or you got sex sells?
Country rock.
Country rock. Okay. In this 38 special song, his mind went back to a girl he used to know some years ago who told him to
wear a condom. What is wear a condom?
That is an amazing answer. Probably should have been the answer. But Luke, what is the answer?
Well, it's actually quite opposite of what James just said. And it's, what is hold on loosely?
Hold on loosely. Is
Well,
No, it's not.
still wear it, just loosely.
Here, James Watson, this is your chance to tie Luke Duncan.
Oh, God.
Okay? Mr. President, it's your chance to tie Luke Duncan.
Oh.
This is
Finally.
this is another daily trifecta. Another
God.
daily trifecta in the sex sells category
Okay.
question. Now, the TV show Gilligan's Island had a ratio of how many men to how many women, and name the 3 women on the island. Oh, shit. I messed that up. Well, name the... Sorry. Name the women on the island. James Watson.
Who is Mary Ann?
Yeah.
Who is Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
It's Elizabeth.
I did not.
That's Little House on the Prairie, dum-dum.
Who's Rachel?
Who's Greta?
Elaine.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop the presses. Luke Duncan has beaten the president of the Bass Mission Galaxy
Yes.
at Jeopardy.
Wait. I want to see if he knows the Gilligan Island question.
Congratulations, Luke.
You got
I'd
it,
like
Luke?
to thank my sponsors, Uranus Fudge Factory.
Yes. 6 cents crankbait.
What other
lures.
sponsors do you have this week?
Yeah, James, who you got?
I still got the same ones I started with.
Diamond.
you really?
All 83 of them.
There it is.
Hey, man,
Oh, me.
I mean,
James,
you had
James,
no
I'm
idea.
really sad that we had to talk on a podcast to talk to each other.
I hate your guts.
That's probably why we needed a mediator.
Hey,
Yeah.
now,
Pat doing it. Pat's our mediator.
yeah,
That is true.
I'm the negotiator for the presidential party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a place in my cabinet? Luke?
Yeah,
Well, come on.
I'll be
get
the
in
best
damn-
man in
Come
all
on
your
in here
future
and get in
weddings.
the damn cabinet, then, you idiot. Cabinet's right over here. Get in the cabinet.
There's no telling. Listen, there's no telling what's in there.
Look, what do you want to? Okay, what do you want to be? You want? Pick a job.
I said I wanted to be the best man at all your future weddings.
Done. Consider it done.
Done deal.
Yes.
Done deal. James, what was the first thing that popped into your mind when you saw Luke Duncan pop up on the screen here?
First thing come to my mind, I started seeing flashing lights, and it's kind of like when people die and they say they see the light at the end of the tunnel and it's a glorious thing. That's what come across me. This is going to be a glorious moment.
Are you sure it wasn't the alien probing from the beginning of the show?
Dude, that was a mind racer right there. That
Luke, have you ever done alien probing on your low budget live?
No, not that I know of, but they might have done it. I didn't remember.
We did alien
yeah.
probing for the first time ever here on Stray Cast.
It
tonight.
does wipe the memory free.
Yes.
So
I don't
you might
It's
not
still
even know.
very low budget. I can't afford aliens.
We got Bill Cosby to come in and supply things to mine. Yeah.
warm pudding pop.
That water he gave me was blue.
Yeah, I don't know. Ryan didn't remember
What?
shit either.
Was it fizzing? The water was fizzing up.
It was
a little
blue
bit?
and fit. He just said it was rich people water. So
Luke Duncan, thank you so much for coming on
Thank
here
you, guys.
and clowning around. Thank you all the TH
James,
Duncan
Thanks,
for
guys.
the show.
congratulations. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Luke. Give me a call next week or something.
All right, I'll call you tomorrow, James.
I can't take 2 days in a row.
Okay, I'll call you the next day.
Okay.
Love you, miss you. See you guys.
See you, bro.
Peace.
See ya.
That's Luke Duncan, low budget live
Heal
and
up
TH
quick,
Marine
man.
Big Shot right there.
A living legend.
Yeah, and Flying Circus. I love Luke's Flying Circus too.
Hell yes.
You got to watch out for the monkeys in the Flying Circus.
Hey, wait a second, guys. Hold
Sure.
on.
Go ahead. Somebody calling you?
Let me try something real quick.
Okay.
We're gonna try. I think we did this before.
Okay.
Didn't we try to call Michael J. Smith or Tick Smith one time?
I don't.
who?
Tick Smith. Hang on.
What's he talking about?
We're calling somebody.
Oh, okay.
Be quiet.
Don't tell him we're here.
Boy, he's taking a long time.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Are we prank calling Luke Duncan?
People
No.
don't answer your calls, Mr. President.
He's not going to answer.
Why does nobody answer your calls?
Well, One more chance.
All right.
One more chance for a
One more.
prank call.
Okay.
Okay.
Presidents
We're
do cool things. They have
Dude.
time on their hands. They just do talk shows,
Yeah.
game shows, prank calls.
And nobody answers their calls.
Yes. Certainly this
He's
guy
fired. That guy's fired.
will. Look who I'm calling.
I can't see it.
Who is it? Castledine?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Todd?
Hello. Yes. This
Hello?
is Todd.
I'm too busy to talk right now. And you hang up on him.
Wow. You showed him.
Boom!
That's how you.
Sachi Castledine!
That's how you. That's how you president right there.
Oh, who's boss?
Wow.
You just call people randomly and you just tell them the answer. You're too busy to talk and hang up on them.
Call Brian the Carpenter now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then hang up on his ass. He didn't even remember calling you last week.
That dude was teetotaled.
Yeah.
We wished you a happy birthday the day before your derb.
He had more than
he
3
didn't even
Floyds.
remember.
Yeah.
The carp-
I think he had about 12 Floyds.
ah! We got him! We got him!
Who is it?
It's the carpenter.
Hello.
You're broken and distorted, Brian.
Hey.
Brian, where are you? Are you in trouble? Why? Oh my God, guys! I'm
Yeah,
worried about him
I
now.
think he's getting probed.
I think he's
Are you
stuck in
getting
his
probed?
tracker.
He's getting probed by aliens now.
He's not getting probed, Pat.
He's not.
What are you doing, Brian? What are you doing?
I was laying in bed
Why? Get up!
because you called and disturbed my wife.
It's only. Oh, big deal. But he can call you.
Hell,
He can call
Where
you
are
at
Are
midnight.
you in Europe? Are you in Europe or somewhere where it's later than this?
Yes.
When pranking goes bad.
Well, why the hell did you take my call? That was a terrible move on your part. Yeah, I don't either.
So, are we doing the helicopter?
Yeah, we're gonna do the helicopter. Hit her with it. We got to let him go back to sleep. Sorry,
Yeah, he better
Brian.
go sleepy dreamy.
All right.
What is the
Sleepy time.
the helicopter hot tub trick?
Count the sheeps.
Oh boy, he's in a bad mood.
He's mad at you.
Yeah, what the hell did you do? It was okay for him to call you
I don't know.
the night
I was
before a
sober.
tournament.
I'm completely sober when I call him.
It's only 9:50 in Jersey.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and
That's
you were
not
getting
past the
ready for a
cutoff.
major tournament, James. A major
Yeah.
tournament, and he called you, and you answered the phone.
It was
I
late.
had a 20-minute conversation that he doesn't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was at my kitchen table.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, and
I know.
and here you might have won the tournament if he didn't call.
I know.
You know, that's,
Well, I don't know about that.
yeah.
But you woke his wife up.
But yeah, now you woke up Heather.
Yeah.
Now we're in trouble. Now we're
She
all
is
in
hot.
trouble. We're all
She's
in trouble.
hot.
Yeah. He Brian did good. He did
Yeah.
good. He did
10 o'clock is the cutoff, by the way.
Yeah.
Brian the Carpenter.
He
Yeah.
does. Hey, James, I think that this would.
You've had enough?
Well, I don't know. I have not had enough. It would not be a complete evening unless you addressed the bass fishing galaxy with your State of the Union bass fishing address, and please cover all topics
Yes.
of bass fishing. Okay,
Yes.
Mr.
Hi,
President.
hello. Go ahead, announce me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the bass fishing galaxy, James Watson Worldwide.
My fellow Galaxians, you think about green fish.
Yes, sir.
I need you all to come in harmony, regardless of the logo that you wear on your upper right chest. And become one together, regardless of the limits of bass you do or do not catch. Whether you lift the lids on your live wells or you merely throw the bass back in. Come together as one, because we can survive as a galaxy in only this manner. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, eloquently spoken by the president of the bass fishing galaxy, James MFW Worldwide. Wow. That was amazing, Mr. President.
The same relaxation song has been playing this whole time.
Mr. Watson,
Yes.
thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
sir.
that. You seriously did an amazing job with that State of the Union address. I shit you negative.
Guys, I'm still, I told you earlier, I piss excellence, everything I do, and I'm very humble. So, was this the longest straight cast ever?
No, that
One of 'em.
just feels that way.
God dang it! I thought I was going to break another record.
We used to do 4-hour shows about picking mushrooms.
Yeah.
So.
We used to do milk and walleye and pick and mushroom episodes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You ever milk a walleye?
No, but I did milk a cat one time.
How'd that go?
It was tedious.
Those little nipples are so small.
I knew a Hawaiian named Milka Walleye.
They're teats, Pat. They're not even nipples. They're teats.
They're tea ties.
Yes.
They're T2s.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Yes.
when you fishing next? What's going on? You went fishing today a little bit.
My next fishing go around, I think, is a Missouri Golf and Fish Invitational at Old Kinderhook, Lake of the Ozarks, Bass and Bob. And then I'm going to North Carolina with Paul Benson and the Cash and crew. And we're going to shoot some TV with Fat Cat Newton, Charlie Ingram, and Ray Brazers. We're going to have fun in North Carolina.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You should try and get Charlie Ingram and Fat Cat Newton in the same pair of diamond gusset jeans.
Oh, my gosh. We should slather them up, take their shirts off and their pants off, and slather them up in baby oil and make them wrestle in the plastic swimming pool.
That's a party. Boy. That's a party. Paul Benson can make it happen.
That's
He's
illegal in some states.
He can do it. He's vice president. Hey, James, you ever felt like singing the blues, man?
No.
Well, tonight we're gonna have to.
All right.
You ready to? You ever listen to some blues back in the day?
Well, not really.
Well,
I can fart the theme song to Jaws, though.
Well,
that's
that's real close. But what I need you to do is take us out with some bass fishing blues, okay? And just feel it. Just feel it. Ryan and I are gonna get you a groove.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Just feel it, Ryan.
Okay? I'm gonna sit over here and feel it.
Oh yeah! Can you feel it? You ain't got no gas in that boat. That thing can barely float. If you look inside, you might find.
Ladies and gentlemen, the blues man, James Watson.
What's wrong with this?
No, you were kind of like ZZ and Top.
I'm a rapsmith.
You were like Led and Zeppelin.
You're like BB and King.
You were all of them.
Yeah. I'm like macaroni and cheese.
Pistol and Pete.
You were like Alfredo and red sauce.
I'm telling you, I'm more like pepperoni and mushroom.
Cagney and Lacey.
Misery and gin.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Watson, President James Watson. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to go start drinking.
Yeah, you should have started ahead of time.
I know. I don't want to be like Brian the Carpenter.
All right. Tell Cornelius we said hi.
I will.
We'll see you
See
soon.
you guys.
Thanks, James.
Be good.
Peace. You too. That's President of the Bass Fishing Galaxy, James Watson. He did it.
El Capo.
That's pretty. El Chapo.
El Chapo.
El Plapo.
El Guapo.
It's El Plapo. So now what, guys? What do you want to do now?
Let's do a giveaway.
5,500.
Ooh.
Ambassador.
5,500 giveaway. Yeah, that thing.
We're gonna give you this 1956. 5,500 ambassador.
That thing actually grinds pepper to the
It
right
is.
size grain.
And if you go to Olive Garden, they put cheese in it for you too.
Yeah, that's right.
I never say when they
That's
do
right.
that.
No,
I just let them go.
Just let them go.
Just let them go. Make it awkward.
Palate deep and high, please.
They're like, do you
Yeah.
still want cheese? I'm like, yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Single crank.
What this
man.
actually
That's a
is
knuckle buster.
this is the randomizer. I am now putting the names in the barrel and randomizing things up. And did we get a winner, guys?
We have selected a winner.
Yes.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
Speak into the front of that microphone for me.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
There it is.
Doom bow.
The world wants to hear you.
Oh, yeah.
The whole world.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Our winner for the tightrope jig giveaway is Sawyer Brown.
Sawyer
Sawyer! Way to go,
Sawyer
buddy.
Brown.
Heck yeah.
He's a clown. That's Sawyer Brown.
Hell of a name.
That's awesome.
Sawyer, all you got to do to claim this is contact us on our Facebook page, slide in our messages, and say winner of tightrope jig giveaway. And
Slide on up in there.
JP and Ryan about to make a ton of jigs for you. So.
$50 worth of tightrope baby popcorn, firework, little eater Peter Header Mighty Mo.
So
jigs.
they're getting 3 of them.
Yeah.
Sawyer won 3 jigs.
You're getting at least 3. Yeah.
No, you'll get a couple. Don't worry.
Be a nice pocket full.
They go for like $58.95 on eBay. So
It's true.
I mean, there is.
You're getting.
True.
You're
It's
getting.
high ditch.
You're getting a hook.
It's high ditch.
for
Yep.
sure.
Yep. Congratulations. Any relation to Jackson Brown, I wonder?
You're running on empty.
Sawyer, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Brown.
Yes.
Even better yet.
I don't know why I thought Jackson Brown right away.
If Sawyer Brown is related to James
Somebody's
Brown,
baby?
the late James Brown,
Good song.
he's got to be. But he beat up Daryl
Fast
Hannah.
Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Great song.
But I got mad when Jackson Brown beat up Daryl Hannah.
You did. He didn't beat anyone up.
Yeah, he did.
No way.
Allegedly.
James Taylor, maybe.
Lay. Oh, no. That's not James Taylor. Hey, so next week, we're back with a special mystery guest. And then here's something pretty cool.
Special and a mystery?
I've been working on some
same time?
on some things. It's a special mystery machine guest. But what I'm pretty excited about is the month of November. Do you know what November is? Wait, JP, why did you look so? What was going on? What you looked like something was happening. What's happening?
No, I'm just freaking out. What are you saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, no, it's Legends Month.
No shave.
It's no, you could do that.
I thought you were
You're gonna grow a beard,
I thought
too,
you were gonna
right?
tell me happy birthday, which is.
It's my
But-
birthday, too.
It's his birthday on
but
Friday.
that's Friday.
Seth Freider's birthday's today. Let's
Seth
say.
Friday?
Happy birthday, Seth Fighter.
Fighter Man.
Yeah.
Seth Freider.
Special happy birthday shout out to Seth Fighter from Minnesota.
He
It's a-
requests a song from
it's a-
1967.
It's a song by a guy that likes to bite the heads off of bats and chew razor blades. Yeah, Bark at the Moon. Ozzy Osbourne going out to you, Seth Fighter the Llama, on your birthday.
And happy birthday to
pretty
you,
good.
JP High. Happy birthday to you, Danny Mo. Yeah. When's your birthday, Dan?
18th.
And yours on the same day?
What's yours?
It's your 18th birthday?
Wait, you the 18th?
Yeah, we have the same birthday.
You guys have the same freaking birthdays.
I don't know if you didn't know that.
Did you guys just
Look at
become
these
best
guys.
I
friends?
had no JP, give me that. Come
You
on.
guys went
Yeah.
to different schools together too, didn't you?
We did at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Yeah.
I just moved to Indiana.
Oh my gosh, you guys are friends now.
He's a Hoosier.
That's amazing.
He gets to use the Hoosier terminology now.
Yeah. Ain't it?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, ain't it? Yeah.
So today's the
That's what
16th.
you guys say.
So Friday is your birthday.
Ain't it?
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. That got so weird. I'm sorry.
No, it's beautiful. It's your
I
birthday.
I was just making faces at you.
People
Just-
care about this. Nobody
That's
cares about
cool,
this.
though.
People care about
You
this,
guys
but
have
nobody cares
birthdays. I
about
like
this.
that.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
For crying out, but
It says 18th on the. It's your golden birthday, Danny. You're 18.
yes.
Yeah, turn 18, the big
Yeah.
1-8.
You can buy fireworks.
I can get cigarettes
Illinois.
now, man.
And
Check me
smokes.
out.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
And you can get copies to test answers
No filter Paul
on the
Mall.
dark web
I
Yeah.
can.
for
Yep.
Purdue Calumet. I mean Purdue.
There it is.
No.
Yeah,
whatever.
you can finally get that
Lafayette.
subscription to Chatterbait.
Dude and bow.
Heck yeah.
But here's what's
Yeah.
going on. In the month of November, I am officially declaring the month of November. Ready for this? You guys ready? Can I get a suspense thing, Andy? You guys ready for
The
this?
suspension chair?
Suspense. Yes. Legends Month on Stray Cast. Legends Month. Nothing but legends of the bass fishing world on Stray Cast. 3 shows, 3 legends. Not going to tell you who they are.
Not
but
the boats, right? Like
they're
people?
real people.
Okay.
Real bass fishing legends, proper bass and men, the real deal. 3 of them.
3 legends.
3 legends.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not telling any of you guys. We might not even promote it. I just might have legend.
Zell Rowland?
Surprise legend 1, surprise legend 2, surprise legend 3. And I knock your socks off.
I have so many guesses.
Yes. I'm bringing it up another level. Taking it up 6 levels or 7 levels. So before I go, I want to tell you guys one more thing, okay? one more thing before I go.
Where are you going? Was that it?
Pat has departed.
He fudged us. Anyways, he's gone. Thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks to James Watson, Luke Duncan. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to Tightrope Fishing for donating the jigs. Those guys are awesome. Love those guys. Really good guys. We'll be back next week. I don't know who we have yet, but we'll have somebody.
Legends Month coming up. JP out.
So long, bastards.